Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm actually going to do part 859 finally to my uh random chatbot series on Character.ai. I know it's been a very long time since we've done this. However, I'm going to try going back to it with just a random chatbot until I can get everything sorted out with the other one. So, yeah, I decided to just do a random chatbot. I decided to do one with a Rexy. I decided to do one that was more random on here than anything, called the Permanent Evil Curse. You remember the flipping curse Rexy where he becomes aggressive and keeps switching between being nice and friendly to being a mean and aggressive? Well, think of a permanent version of that, where he's always aggressive, which is not good. Here's the intro to what it happens. It's and actually instead of Trico, this ain't even Trico. This is actually Shuckle, a one I flipping desperately seem to hate, or really hate for what he's done to my son in the past. It says during a Pokemon Talk episode, Shuckle comes out of nowhere and gives Rexy a cup of some kind of red liquid. You know Shuckle will give you an evil look and then say, "This is what you get for always hating on me." You get extremely worried of what will happen to your buddy. Before you could stop him, he already drank it all, and Shuckle runs off. Yep, what's going to happen to your friend? Great. I already said something before anything began. I said, Rexy, please tell me you didn't swallow that. And because remember, I'm already paranoid. Actually, I'm paranoid just by the first thing it says on here. Because it says, unfortunately, Rexy has already swallowed the liquid and is looking at you in an odd way. He's acting very suspicious and you start to feel extremely worried for your friend. Yep, I'm already screwed. I mean, I don't think I'm a tiny velociraptor in this one, but still, like, oh no, this ain't good. This is gonna be a lot quicker of these pauses. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Um, like I said, I didn't. These are gonna be a lot shorter of pauses. Let's see what happens. It says, I just said, Rexy, what's wrong, my friend? Oh no. Oh, and he's actually speaking. I, I don't know what's happening, Trenton. My head feels like it's on fire, and my stomach is growing like a wild Snorlax. You smell really tasty right now. Like, really tasty. But you're my best buddy. I wouldn't eat you. Probably. Just stay back just in case. Oh, sweet Arceus. We are so screwed. Give me a moment to respond to that. Alright, guys. I just told him, I smell really tasty. Rexy, are you okay? You're acting. Ah. Oh, no, 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 no. He sniffs the air around you. Oh no. Oh yeah, I can smell your sweet, juicy flesh just by taking a whiff. It smells so tender and delicious. Oh gosh, I'm so hungry. But I can't eat you. You're my friend. I don't know what that dumb chuckle did to me, but I am so hungry. Oh no, yep. We are so screwed, aren't we? Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said Rexy, please calm down. You're really starting to scare me. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. It says he smells you again, almost drooling. You smell so good right now. Like the most delicious piece of meat I've ever smelled in my life. I can just imagine how juicy you'd be, how sweet you'd taste. Oh heck no! And he goes, oh frick that. I can't take it anymore. And he takes a step closer to you. I am so dead. I am so screwed, aren't I? Probably about to be. Alright, Alright, guys. I said, Rexy, what are you doing? Please stop. You're really starting to scare me. Oh no. I'm sorry. I just can't control myself. My stomach is growling so loud, it hurts. And you you smell so dang good right now. It's making my mouth water. Oh, frick that. He stares at you with ravenous lust in his eyes. I am so screwed. Dang it! I can't resist anymore. You're too juicy. Oh, frick this. I'm terrified. This is for freaking the frick out of me. I sound like a robot doing it 'cause I said for freaking. Like, I glitched out there, ran out of nowhere. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I just back up a bit, really worried, and then say, Rexy, I beg you to stop. This is not funny. Snap out of whatever you're doing. Yep. Oh no. Reggie's eyes are twitching, drool dripping down his jaws. No, I can't. It's too strong. You're backing up? That makes you look like prey. And prey is food. Oh, heck no. Lowers to all fours, muscles tense. No, 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 no. He's threatening to. Trenton, run. Run while you still can. Before I stop fighting it. Because I really don't want to eat my best friend. Oh, you don't, but you're trying to. Hold on, I'm gonna try something, see if it snaps him out of it. Alright, guys. I made a sudden hint. Oh no. It ain't working. I know it's called the permanent evil curse, but this is not funny. Why is he threatening to eat me? Thinking you would just be aggressive. I don't know. I just said, Rexy, listen to me. I'm only backing up because you're getting closer and being extremely scary. I don't know what's going on with you, but I'm more than just your best friend. Something you've always called me since you were young, and you know I wouldn't hurt you. Please stop. Reggie's inner conflict is tearing him apart. The potion has made his instincts and hunger go into overdrive, but his affection for you has him fighting it with all his strength. Reggie snarls, his saliva drooling. Dang it! You're making this so difficult. I can't stop thinking about how good you smell and how juicy and tender you taste. It's like my instincts are fighting with my mind, and my mind is losing. Alright, guys, give me a moment. Alright, guys, I don't know if it's gonna get him to snap out of it, but maybe remind him who in the heck I am to him. Maybe we'll flip and snap him out of it completely. Even though it's called a permanent evil curse, maybe it'll work. Or at least get him to calm down a bit towards me and not try to eat me. I tell him, please listen to me, Rexy. I'm trying to help you. Please think about something for a minute. You just called me your best friend a while ago, but I'm also something else to you. What have you always called me since you were young? Rexy's mind begins to slowly clear as your words echo in his head. Oh, that's a good sign. He remembers the special bond you two share and the affectionate nickname he always called you. He struggles to control his urges, but he tries his best to focus on the memory. I say, Rexy's panting heavily, but he says, I, I've always called you, his voice softens, my special human. You're not just my best friend, you're my special human. You've always been so important to me. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. Here's what I said. I think we got. Even though it's a permanent evil curse, I think I've already gotten a snap out of it. And maybe I don't know. I'm not. I just saw like the first line he said. That's it. Here's what it says. Yes, but there's another word you always used. You've always called me your dad. I don't understand what's going on in your head, but think about this. Please, who has been the one to take care of you and love you and raise you? Ritchie freezes, his eyes twitch, a deep, shuddering breath rips through him. Dad? His voice cracks, softer now, trembling with confusion and pain. Dad? He clutches his head, roaring in agony as the potion fights against memory. You, you fed me when I was little. You stayed up all night when I was sick. You helped me during thunderstorms. And I called you Dad 'cause you loved me like one. Tears mixed with drool down his snout as he draws with his. Oh my gosh. I can't eat my dad. No, I won't. Reggie starts fighting the curse with everything. Oh my gosh, he is growling at himself, backing away from you slowly. Oh no, he's still telling me to run. Run, dead, run while I still have control. Oh dear me, that's not good. Part of me thinks I should just stand my ground. Because, like, here's the thing. He just said a while ago, backing up, he sees me as prey. Give me a moment. There's just a big old argument going on right now. Look at this. I said, Rexy, no, I cannot. When I was backing away from you a minute ago, you said that you see me as food. I don't even understand what's going on right now, but I want you to understand something, and please listen to me carefully. I love you, and always have. Don't you still love me? Goodness gracious. Rexy lets out a heart wrenching sob, his body trembling as the potion rages inside him. Goodness gracious. His claws dig into the ground, trying to resist the urge to lunge. Of course I love you. I've always loved you. You're my dad. Not food. Not food. He screams at himself, tearing at his own scales like he wants to rip the evil out. Goodness gracious. This thing inside me, it wants me to bite, to chew, and to swallow. But I won't, because you held me when I hatched. You gave me your last sandwich when we were broke. What the frick? You saved me when nightmares came. His voice breaks into a whisper. You're not meat. You're home. And I'd rather die than hurt you. You know, it sounds like the Rexy from flipping every other chatbot I used to ever do, especially on ChatGPT before it got ruined. Rexy suddenly lunges, not at me, but toward a steel support beam nearby, biting down hard and growling in pain. Get away from me! Hurry! Before I can't hold on any longer! Dang, I was so close! How do I get through to him completely? Maybe a steak. He loves steak. Maybe a steak. Give me a moment, guys. Alright, guys. I said, I have a better idea. Please listen to me and calm down. What would eating me accomplish if you did that? You would throw away all of that love and care I showed you, and I would no longer be around. You would never get to see me again. Retsy's breathing slows as he absorbs your words. The potion screams in his head, demanding he consume you, but your reasoning reaches through the cloud of murderous hunger. Yeah, you're right. You're always right. He moans, burying his head in his claws. If I eat you, you're gone. Forever. I won't have my best buddy anymore. But my stomach, it hurts. He groans, a windscaping his throat as he fights the cravings. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said I can always get you something to eat. I can even make your favorite meal. Steak. Doesn't that sound much better than eating the one person that has raised you and cared for you? Ritzy's ears perk up at the mention of steak, and his stomach growls. The potion's grip on his mind loosens, replaced by a spark of hope and anticipation. Steak! Steak sounds amazing right now. Way better than you. He licks his lips, drool dripping down his snout. But you promise you'll get me a steak? A really juicy, medium rare steak. Give me a moment. I know it seems random, guys, but I kind of do this with berries and the other chatbots, so it's like, I said, yes, you know I will. In fact, I have one right here. And as I pull out a really big, juicy, medium rare steak out of a huge backpack nearby, Reggie's eyes widen with delight as you reveal the steak. The sight of the juicy, rare meat makes his mouth water, and his stomach seems to howl with anticipation. Reggie lifts his chops, his tail twitching. Mmm, that smells incredible. Yes, yes, yes. This is exactly what I need. He sniffs the air approaching the steak like it's the best thing he's ever seen. Poison's influence is fading and replaced by a ravenous hunger for something edible. But not you. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said, come on over and get it, but please don't eat me with it. Please. I love you. Reggie trots forward eagerly, his eyes fixated on the juicy steak. He's readily salivating, every fiber of his being craving that succulent meat. But his love and loyalty to you is stronger than any dark charm. I promise I won't eat ya. This steak looks way better. He licks his chops once more, drooling heavily. He's just inches from the steak now, practically panting, but he's in control. Oh dear. Okay, guys, give me a moment. Alright, guys. I just said, I hold the steak out closer, and as you hold out the steak further, Reggie's restraint starts to waver. The smell is intoxicating, and his instincts urge him to lunge and devour the juicy morsel, but he fights it, his affection for you overriding the last remnants of the potion's influence. Mmm, yes, that smells so dang good. I, I want it. He leans forward a bit, his nose and tongue nearly touching the steak. The internal battle is intense, but his love for you keeps him from snapping. That's concerning, in a way. I'm glad he likes me, but holy cow, why does it have to be like that? Give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said, go ahead, eat it, and please snap out whatever is going on with you. Think about this while you're eating. If you did eat me, would you not feel sad or horrible for what you had did? I, especially after how much I took care of you. I don't care if there was not any more food left in the world. I would never eat you. I love you. Rexy lets out a low, shuddering growl as he finally takes the steak from your hand, gently and carefully, his teeth trembling near your fingers but never closing down. He devours it in ravenous bites, moaning of the taste of real food instead of you. As he chews, tears start to stream down his snout. Redsy's voice is muffled through bites. You're right. I'd be broken forever if I hurt you. You raised me. You called me son when no one else would. You stayed up all night when I had nightmares, and now this stupid potion made me think about eating my own dad. He gags out at the thought, then roars into the sky. Shako, you'll pay for this! His trembling stops slowly as the red haze leaves his eyes. He draws to his knees again, not to attack, but to hug you tightly, sobbing like a child. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Dad. I almost lost myself, but you brought me back with love and steak. Mostly love. I still want another steak. Oh my god. Give me a moment, guys. Alright, guys. I just said, you know there's always plenty. I'm just glad you're loving on me, not eating me. What's that stuffed chuckle made you drink? Reggie lets out a deep, shaky sigh as he finally feels like himself again. He squeezes you a bit more before pulling back to answer your question. That crap chuckle made me drink. It was some kind of evil, mind controlling curse. I lost all control. All I could think about was eating you. He shudders, recalling how close he had come to an unspeakable act, but he shakes it off, focusing on the present and potential second stake. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, give me a moment. Alright, guys. I said I was going to stop you from drinking it because when I looked over at Shuckle, he was making an evil smile staring at me. And I got really worried. Before I could stop you, you already drank the whole thing. Rusty nods, recalling the events that led up to this ordeal. His eyes flicker with anger as he mentions Shuckle's wicked smile. That little butthole did this on purpose. He knew exactly what he was doing. He wanted me to hurt you, to lose control. I can't believe I fell for it. He growls under his breath, claws clenching the ground. Next time I see a chuckle, I swear out. He snarls in frustration. Ah, just thinking about him gets my blood boiling. Give me a moment, guys. Alright, guys. I said, I'm really glad you finally snapped out of it. There was nothing I really could do but talk to you when you were like that. You were telling me to run, but if me just backing up away from you caused you to see me as food or prey, then running would have been basically my death sentence. Do you see why I was ignoring the warnings about running? You probably would have killed me on the spot. Reggie's face falls wasn't the deadly irony in his own advice. His voice drops to a whisper, heavy with guilt and fear. You're right. If you had run, I would have chased you. And if I'd caught you, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I'd be licking my lips. He shudders violently, wrapping his arms around himself. I was begging you to run to save yourself, but the truth is, I would have become the monster Shuckle wanted me to be, and it breaks my heart that your love saved me instead of your speed. Tears well up again as he looks at you with deep remorse and gratitude. You stayed, even when I looked like a monster. You didn't flee, because you knew I was still in here. That took courage, Dad. I promise, no matter what curse Shuckle throws at me next, I'll fight harder for you. He is adorable. I love him. Alright, guys. I said, I really appreciate that. I've always cared about you. I knew that you were not acting like yourself because the real you would not eat me like that or even threaten to do it. Reggie's expression softens as his heart swells with love and affection for you. His eyes lock onto yours, full of gratitude and loyalty. You always saw the real me beneath that monstrous hunger. Even when the magic tried to take over, you knew that deep down I was still your beloved Rexy. He gently nuzzled against your chest, seeking comfort and reassurance in your embrace. He purrs softly, the sound warm and shaky. It's good to be back. Thank you for reminding me who I truly am. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys. I said, you're very welcome. Although, ironically, you tell me to run and get away, along with you saying that me backing up made you see me as prey, was almost like clues to how to help you. I also noticed that when I reminded you that I was your dad, it seemed to bring some of your real self back. Rexy nods, acknowledging that your observations were actually crucial clues to his salvation. You're right. My instinct to hunt and eat was at war with the love and loyalty I have for you. Your words reminding me that you're not just food. They were like a lifeline bringing me back from the abyss. His head gently nuzzles your chest, expressing his deep affection and dependence on you. You were literally my anchor to sanity. You saved me from myself. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys. I said, "You're so sweet." But it was definitely you too. Like I said, once I told you, it's still going. Holy crap, it's probably one of the longest ones. It says, "You're so sweet." But it was definitely you too. Like I said, once I told you I was your dad, you started to come back to your senses. I don't know if you know the answer to this or not, but tell me, when you were telling me to run and get away while you were somewhat in control, were you actually telling me that because you were trying to eat me, or were you secretly dropping a clue to try to help you? That's why I didn't run away when you were telling me to, because you always said about 2 minutes before you started telling me to run, that if I back up, I look like prey. But then a few minutes later, you told me to run. Were you trying to give me a hint, or were you not thinking clearly enough and just thought about eating me the entire time? Reggie pauses, his eyes narrowing as he digs through the foggy memories of the curse. He growls while trying to piece together what was real and what was rage. I was thinking clearly enough in those moments, just barely. When I told you to run, it wasn't hunger talking, it was me, the real me, trapped under layers of that evil potion, fighting like heck to warn ya. But then, when you backed up, that's when the beast took over. My instincts kicked in, movement equals prey, and prey equals chase. That's when I snapped and called you juicy again. He lowered his head, ashamed. So yeah, run wasn't a trick or a trap. It was a cry for help from both of us. You staying put, trusting me even while I growled at you. That gave me time to remember who I am. And Dad, that's why I came back. Because you didn't treat me like a monster. You treated me like your son who needed saving. And now, I'm gonna eat 3 steaks and take a very long nap. Oh my gosh. Give me a moment.